Hi, I'm Xinyu. I'm a PhD candidate from the University of Waterloo. I'm presenting our work, Piet, Facilitating Color Authoring for Motion Graphics Video. This work is done with my awesome collaborators, Yinghou, Yun, and Jian. First of all, let's begin with why motion graphic videos matter. You might have watched a lot when you were browsing YouTube. They are more than just entertainment. They're powerful mediums for storytelling, education, and marketing. These short animated videos draw viewers in, making complex ideas simple and memorable through a blend of visual, auditory, and animated elements. Colors play a pivotal role in the effectiveness of these videos. First, colors establish aesthetic harmony, making the video pleasing to our eyes. And second, they ensure the visual continuity, creating a cohesive look that reinforces the brand or the creator's identity and personality while keeping the audience engaged from the start to finish. Second, colors also serve as a subtle cue to indicate narrative transitions, for example, remind viewers of plot shifts or scene changes. Despite the color's importance, working with colors in motion graphic videos is very challenging. We found 3 key challenges in our formative study with 6 experts. First, there is no immediate contextual feedback. Well, let's say you want to change the colors of a character in a video. What you have to do is to go back to Illustrator to set the color for one static frame, then go to the After Effects, play the video, and re-evaluate the potential impact of the color changes on the final video. This switching is time-consuming but necessary to avoid a color change disrupting the visual continuity and the narrative flow. Second, designers cannot group colors for draw manipulation. For static graphic designs, designers love the flexibility to modify a group of colors at the same time in the Illustrator because this is a very convenient way to change the whole color scheme but keep the color compositions still harmonic and have the same relative distances. However, when it comes to the video colors, designers cannot do this anymore because the colors of the interest to group can be in different scenes and their static frames were made in separate Illustrator files, so the color grouping across the scenes is not allowed. Lastly, designers complain about the difficulty in progressively experimenting with colors. Many of them told us an ideal way in their mind is to start with major dominant colors and fine-tuning the minor colors later when the overall color scheme is being set. Such workflow is beneficial for having a big picture instead of being distracted by too detailed stuff. But again, to avoid the frequent switching between the different tools, they have to adapt their workflow to a frame-by-frame basis. All these challenges make this experience tedious. This is why we introduced Piet. Piet offers a unified view, enabling designers to see the impact of their color changes in real time. It supports a progressive editing workflow by providing color representation views in different abstraction levels. With the featured interactive scene palette, designers can now directly play with the colors individually. For example, click here, then it will change. And also, designers can do this in group. Now, let's join Stella, a motion graphic designer, to see how she speeds up her work with help from Piet.
Stella opens Piet and brings her video onto the screen. The video is explaining the tax system in America. Stella initially made it in the blue and gray theme for a professional impression, but her client requested a more vibrant color scheme, appealing to children, and suggested switching to a theme of purple, green, and orange. Piet extracts the main theme colors, displays the detailed colors and their placement in the video, and itemizes each element along with its respective color. Stella starts to play around. She first zoomed out the scene palette for a more holistic view. She moves her mouse over the theme color, blue. As she does, Piet shows her all relevant colors, neighboring to the selected blue, spread out across the scene palette for editing. Meanwhile, the corresponding elements in the video are highlighted with black strokes. With several clicks, she changes the blue to the purple and made some modifications for the sleeves. She does the same thing for the second theme color to be a lovely pink. Subsequently, she fine-tunes the background colors in various scenes and alters the color of the money representing tax from gray to green. She also modified the ship to have a nice layered purple color. After some further edits, she zooms into the finer details in the scene palette, meticulously adjusting the characters' outfits one by one, and turning the gray floor to be violet pink. She carefully checks that most elements of the design are visually appealing. Seeking a more detailed inspection, Stella navigates to the element list panel, examining each element to ensure the minor details are perfect. Then, she hits the play button to see how it all looks from start to end. The video has transitioned from the serious tones of blue and gray to a more appealing purple and green theme. She exports it and feels confident that her client will like the new, colorful video.
We tested Piet with 13 seasoned motion graphics designers. They asked to achieve 2 tasks with Piet. The task 1 is to freely refine video colors, and second one is to match the video to a given color theme. By letting our participants read the system usability skill, we found that they think Piet is user-friendly, easier to learn, and efficient for their color authoring needs. To better understand how designers navigate through the 3 color wheels in Piet, we conduct usage analysis on the 3 provided color wheels. We manually coded designers' interactions. Here's what we discovered. First, designers consistently favor the sim palette, using it as their primary tool. Second, we noticed a dynamic pattern in tool usage, where designers start with a video theme wheel, indicated by more purple, and then shifted towards the element list wheel, showing blue. This suggests that they focused on the major changes first, then minors, which is consistent with our previous findings in the formative study. Lastly, in task 2's goal of aligning colors to a set theme, designers primarily use the video theme and sim palettes together. Many didn't need the element list at all. For example, the 5 participants showing here, this showed that these tools can effectively help create a unified color scheme efficiently. We would also like to share some comments from our participants. They highly appreciate the interactive sim palette for its intuitiveness, as it quickly gives designers a clear picture of the video's color landscape. It keeps their workflow streamlined and focused, cutting down on the distractions of toggling between elements. Moreover, designers find joy and feel like playing in the process, liking it to customizing a Lego character. Additionally, participants like the group-wise color manipulation a lot. They commented that it was impressive and useful. They also found that making the color themes more manageable. Participants discussed the potential of Piet to be an Adobe After Effects plugin for late-stage color adjustments in motion graphic videos. They envision shifting most color decisions to post-animation with a strategy of maybe initially working with basic or grayscale elements in Illustrator. This approach may potentially allow for more accurate color choices in contrast, and also opens the door for reducing reliance on Illustrator for simple projects. As we look ahead, there are several directions for future work to go. First, we will explore the design space of the sim palette to better show how colors change and interact across scenes. Currently, we show color proportions through the heat of color blocks, and we're looking to adding how colors are positioned relative to each other too. It also would be interesting to let users customize their palette visualizations more, like changing the number of colors showing the video theme view, or tweaking how colors are organized in the same palette. Next, we could potentially expand Piet to handle not just the SVGs, but also raster images, 3D assets, and GIFs. Lastly, we aim to integrate Piet with animation design tools to foster a closer relationship between color choices and animations. This could mean, for example, that if a designer decides to use brighter colors to create a vibrant atmosphere, they might also tweak the animations to match this energy. We're excited to explore how this integration could reshape the way users interact with, think about, and design motion graphic videos. Interested in more findings? Please check out our paper.